Hey everyone, this is Franca. I just was hopping on here to join the Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge with Jessica at Paper Terrace. I am so grateful that she started this challenge because it has been a lot of fun. I may be a late comer to this challenge. I finally got my journal finished. It has been so much fun to do. I wish I could have had it done, a week or two ago, but I work full time, and so I've been trying to find time to work on it in my spare time, and that has not been very plentiful lately. So I'm a little late getting to the party, but I do have my journal finished. I did not film a haul video like a lot of you, but I will just talk about the things I got from Dollar Tree while I go through my journal. You can see this is wallpaper. This was the wallpaper from Dollar Tree, the black velvet ribbon. This was a lanyard with all these beautiful beads, and I thought, what a great way to make a tassel for the side of the journal with that. So I used that, and that came with it, this little tassel, the lace from Dollar Tree, the wooden bird. All these little wooden pieces are from Dollar Tree. I've actually been shopping there for quite a while, and so a lot of this, I bought last week, but there are things in this journal that I have picked up in the past at Dollar Tree. So, for instance, this was something I already had. All of these papers were in a pack of they used to sell these little scrap packets of different types of paper, but they don't have those anymore, or they haven't had them at mine lately. And they also have not had a lot of stickers, but they do have a bunch of decals, and I did use some stickers that I had from the past. So this is the inside cover. You open it up. There is a double pocket here with the coin envelope. I used, I actually joined two of these 5x7 envelopes together to form my journal. Covered it inside and out with Dollar Tree wallpaper. I made a little booklet to go in the front out of a card and paper from the writing tablet, the kids' writing tablet, and just paper from that scrap paper pack that I had. Stick that back in there. I do not have a tripod to film, so I'm going to try to do my very best. Inside this pocket, I think I put a tag. Nope, this is a little booklet I made. I just made it out. This was a little booklet that I made out of a coin envelope and some papers that I got in a little tiny notebook from Dollar Tree at one point. It is right here. It's like a little sticky notes notebook. I thought it was adorable. I've had it for a while. So that goes in this pocket. I won't fiddle with all the pockets while I'm trying to film. So I made a little notepad out of the waterfall tablet. I have lots of paper. I did not dye this paper recently. This is just copy paper throughout the journal that I had previously dyed with avocado. And I did use the children's manuscript book. This is cabbage dyed paper that I already had on hand. And this is Dollar Tree paper also, that they for a while were carrying these packets of computer paper with the pretty borders. A card, open it up, and just writing space. I put some seed packets throughout. All of these are little scrappy fabric pieces. There's Dollar Tree fabric, and I made some washi tape out of masking tape and a napkin. And then the burlap, what do you call it? The baker's twine. And then also I did a bunch of punch outs of butterflies for the journal throughout. This is vellum. I bought a pack of vellum, and they had it, and it was like 4 or 5 sheets of this beautiful butterfly vellum. and just a little flip out with an extra little notepad here. Lots of writing space. A double coin envelope pack here that flips out and down, and I've got tags that I made out of the Dollar Tree craft tag packet, and then added some stamping and also stickers that I had. I used the positive and the negatives throughout the journal for all the little butterflies I punched out. These, I made these little snippet pieces with the coin rolls. This is the actual, help me. This is the masking tape that I covered with flour napkin, and then I did stamping, and then just, you know, ripped it in strips and glued it down because I couldn't make double-sided sticky because I just used masking tape instead of double-sided tape. But it turned out pretty good because I like the thickness of it as opposed to the skinny strip of double-sided tape. So this was wider, and I thought it turned out pretty good. And I typically use glue anyway for all of my masking, for my washi tape. So I figured, you know, this will work just fine because I glue everything anyway. I've got pockets with, let's see, this has a double tag, and then I made some cute little embellishments with, I just backed it with this cute paper out of the sales receipt book. A corner pocket that flips up with a tag and seed packets. An upper pocket tuck that I made with a little window and some pretty paper, and journaling cards made out of index cards. I just did the butterflies across the top for extra journaling space. This journal will actually be quite difficult to write in because of the thickness. I kept working and working on it, and it just was so full that I made a writing board to go in the back. I'll show you that last, but that way it'll be a little easier to write in. So more flip outs with envelopes, extra paper. I love the butterfly decals. I use those throughout the whole journal. A doily, and then I made a double pocket here out of a book page and put some tags in there, and then the vellum paper to cover the top, and it is also a pocket, and I put another seed packet in there. And then I made a little hideaway journaling space here with the with a cute little card from Dollar Tree. Got a tag in there. That kind of gives away the hiding spot, but it's just one of those. I think I learned this from Jessica on her channel. This little idea, cutting a card in half and making a hideaway journal spot. A waterfall notepad here with different types of paper from the scrap paper pack that I had from Dollar Tree. And then I've got a little handmade envelope there that I folded and then pinned, and then just have tags stuck on both sides of the page. And here I made a belly band out of the vellum and the snippet piece out of the coin roll. I have a tag in there and also a receipt that I made, and just backed it with pretty paper so it wouldn't be quite so flimsy and a little easier to write on. Here is the Dollar Tree fabric, and I just did a fabric fold up. I also have more of this paper. I made just like a little booklet here in the middle. This is an old treat bag that I had from Dollar Tree, and it was so pretty. I didn't have but a few left, so anyway, I used it. Nice little pocket. Put the pretty butterfly on there. Another little tuck spot with the window, and I've got index cards and receipt books to journal on. My decorating throughout the journal is kind of repetitive because it was hard and challenging to decorate with only Dollar Tree supplies. So I just kind of worked outside of the box a little bit, used what I had, but you can see there's lots of the money roll papers, lots of stamps, punch outs with the butterflies that I made, and then repeated use of, the baker's twine and different things that I already had in my stash. And then here we are at the end. I've got the last little notepad there that I made, the little extra piece. And I've got, you can see how thick it is on the sides. But I love the way the side turned out with all the scrappy fabric pieces on the corner. And then the pretty scalloped edges from that special paper from Dollar Tree. I love how the side looks. And I'll show you the writing board I made for the back. I have that tucked in here, and I've got the little pocket. Same thing with the coin envelope here. Lift it up, and there is another tag hiding away in there. I made all these tags out of a manila file folder from Dollar Tree. I bought the craft ones, the craft colored ones, but I also used these that I made with my tag punch and just a file folder. I bought a pack of file folders and made a bunch of tags. This is the writing board, and I made it out of a piece of cardboard that was attached to the back of the child's manuscript paper, and this was the back cover. And I just thought, it's a little firm surface to put behind anything that you might be struggling to write on. And I did do some faux stitching since I tried my very best this whole project. I did not use my sewing machine. I strictly stuck to glue and staples and that kind of thing. I did not sew, but I did cheat and add a little faux stitching, but I don't guess that's cheating. So this is how my journal turned out. I have been watching all of your videos. Everybody that has posted a video, I have been trying to like and subscribe to your channel and, just comment if I could. I've just really enjoyed seeing everybody's work, and it's amazing how everyone's project looks so different and beautiful and unique in their own ways. And some of you guys have just really inspired me, and I just am so thankful that she did this challenge, because it was just that. It was a challenge, and it made us all think out of the box and do something a little different than what we would normally do with all of our other supplies, and you had to get a little creative. So it was fun, and I hope, Jessica, that you do this again next year, because this was awesome, and I thank you for promoting this challenge. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.